I am back and with some more Fallout 4. We're on episode 86 of the Let's Play series and continuing on with the Far Harbor playthrough, kinda. So we started it last episode and we've got to Arcadia. And now we're about to talk to Kasumi, I think. And yeah, there's a whole lot to this game. And I'm loving it because it's just a little bit of everything. And I think I'm gonna have a blast with this playthrough. But yeah, I think
to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
So you're a synth?
I am. I hope that's not a problem for you. Dima has worked hard to create a place for us where we can be safe from those who don't accept us. He's put so much of himself into this, all his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
and do they do this fog?
You do all the work yourself?
Mostly, yes. I get help from the others when I can.
Oh no,
No one
just
else
pushes
really
away the
understands
fog.
Dima the
Maybe.
way I do.
Can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor.
Ah.
I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
Okay, that's cool.
Dima looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory. It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
Should really.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see, so the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here, so does this sound like something you could handle?
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. And what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once. And I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
I don't do much for free, Faraday.
Ah, right. Of course. I should have thought of that. How does 100 caps sound?
Didn't you say this might be dangerous? 100 caps seems a little light if danger's involved.
Well, yes, there is that possibility. Would 200 caps be more agreeable?
Faraday, come on. I want to help you, I really do. 200 caps is just, it's a little insulting.
Oh dear. I'm so sorry. Insulting you was not my intention. Is 300 caps less insulting? That's really about all I can spare.
Why don't we just agree that you'll give me all the caps you've got?
Fine. 400 caps is as much as I can spare. Now please, let me know when you found the drives.
Heads up.
God, you are creepy.
Nick.
What? Oh, sorry. Just got my head full of what Dima was talking about. It's a bit of a shock. What do you think he is, really? Family?
Before I answer, are you okay?
Yeah, I'll keep. Don't worry. I just need to figure this all out.
Honestly, I don't know what to think, Nick.
Yeah. Guess that makes two of us. I spent a long time wondering if the Institute had made any other prototypes. If I was just a failure, or they gave up, or just plain got bored. I always thought I was just more of their discarded trash. Never thought of the possibility that someone wanted me out. Helped me escape. There's gotta be some kind of proof out there. What really happened between me and Dima? I'd appreciate it if we could keep an eye out.
What kind of proof would we be looking for?
I don't know. But our best bet is to keep looking into Dima and Acadia.
Of course, Nick. We'll find something.
Thanks. I know we don't have much to go on. Just keep me in mind if you find something that might give us some answers.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger.
Of course, sir.
I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
And miss out on a fun boat ride? Never.
Well, then at least you have the return trip to look forward to. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's
Smart.
blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently
really.
equipped to handle it.
That depends on what you need me to do.
That's fair. If I were in your place, I would want as much data as possible. We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
You have any leads on where he might be?
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
Okay. Let's go see Kasumi. I don't know if I'm gonna try and persuade her, but it'd be nice to be able to tell her to talk to her family or something. At least. Because if she's happy here, then it's not the end of the world. But
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
Is there a problem with my being here?
Maybe. Maybe not. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. Fast. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
You can relax. I'm not a threat.
Just don't cause any trouble.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It certainly wasn't what I was expecting, but it means there's hope, right?
Were you disappointed with what you found?
I mean, look, I don't want to sound ungrateful. If it weren't for Acadia and for Dima, I'd probably be dead. I guess I was just hoping for more somehow. When I first escaped, I had no idea what to do with myself. I was so lost, so scared. But I heard rumors of Chase and what she was doing, that she was bringing people to a safe place. A place just for us. And now here I am, for all it's worth.
Well, I hope it's worth it.
You and me both. I've just gotta keep telling myself I'm better off here than dead.
Did you need something?
So, what's your story?
I used to be a courser, returning synths that had escaped from the Institute. I was tracking a synth and instead found Dima. He convinced me of the truth and the error of my ways. I rejected the Institute, made sure they couldn't track me, and dedicated my life to instead helping synths find freedom.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
You're already taking care of it, aren't you?
Yeah, let's have talk to thingy bomb before we keep talking to every little person. Kind of creepy and quiet. Better be careful.
Circuitry is completely fried.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
Your parents sent me. They want you to come home.
They did what? You came all this way for me.
You left without telling your folks why. You must have known they'd be worried.
Look, my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Do you have any proof that you're actually a synth?
Little things. Dreams of waking up in a lab. Years I can't remember from when I was a kid. Not to mention how I never quite fit in back at home.
I know it must be hard for you. I just want to make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Yeah, so I am. I mean, yes, I believe I'm a synth, but there's something wrong here with Acadia. There's more going on than just the refuge. I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've done enough running.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
What are you talking about?
Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some
Oh my
combination
god,
of
I'm
both.
just having flashbacks.
Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs.
Let me get
on it.
hooked up to a
And,
machine.
You know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
We should get to the bottom of this. If Dima is putting on an act, we need to know.
You don't trust Dima? After you came all this way for him?
I didn't come to Acadia for him. I came here because this place offered answers. And now that I found a place I belong, I'd rather not lose it all if Dima is secretly planning to destroy everything.
I'll help if I can. But that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
Step aside and let the master hacker show you how it's done.
If you're sure. Good luck. Once you have something, let me know.
From one case to a new one. It's never easy for us, is it?
We've got options now. I don't know what to do. Let's hold off on this for now.
That's it.
Halfway done.
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have, but I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands...
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options. I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been writing a program that will let you access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
Doesn't seem too bad. It just seems like everyone else.
He's got his fingers everywhere on this island. And whatever's in his memories isn't something we can wait for someone else to find. Too many folks these days count on violence to solve their problems. You only have to look around to see where that got us.
Opportunity. I swear there was another one.
that terminal? All you gotta do is ask.
Look alive.
Do something for you?
Think you can unlock that terminal?
Yeah, if I were able. These boys weren't fooling around. Let me just try. Right? Let's try a slightly different approach. Sure, that was gonna do it. Got it.
Got a nice one. Wow. What a haul. Pretty good. I do need to find a camp at some point. Where's what's his face's office? Is it this? Surprised they don't have an issue with me doing this.
So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
I've just gotta keep telling myself I'm better off here than dead.
So long as you're carrying it.
Guessing his office is upstairs. Should we talk to Dima? If he does cross the line, we could get an Brotherhood involved. So I should really tell him at the end of the day. How do we get in there then? Right. I'll save it and we'll talk to Dima and see what happens.
Dima,
What can I do for you?
I know you left some of your memories behind in an old submarine base. That you're worried the children of Adam will get to them.
You've been busy. I was hoping you were taking your time learning more about us. Huh. I suppose you have. Maybe this is an opportunity for both of us. I can't send any of my people without risking the children of Adam linking them back to Acadia. But you're new to the island.
What are you planning, Dima?
Before I begin, how much do you know? Did you have any questions for me? About Far Harbor, the children of Adam, or my memories?
You left your memories behind? How does that work?
As a prototype synth, my raw data capacity is limited. I began using computer banks to expand, to give me room to ponder, see new things. I had to leave some of my earliest memories behind when I left the sub-base to the children of Adam. I thought they were safe.
You're keeping Far Harbor safe, is that it?
Not exactly. They're fiercely independent. But the fog was starting to choke more and more of the island. So I proposed a trade. We would give them the technology to keep the fog at bay, in return for them being a lifeline to the outside world. A safe dock, and a place to buy supplies. Unfortunately, the children of Adam view the radioactive fog as a holy portent, and their bloodied history with Far Harbor puts us at odds.
The children of Adam on this island. You were helping them?
Yes. I know their faith in radiation as a type of god is a bit different, but who am I to judge? I was using a submarine base as a home when Martin and his followers stumbled inside. They had been cast out of Far Harbor for their beliefs. When I left to found Acadia, I knew the base would be in safe hands. They needed a home, a place to belong, just like I did. But now Martin is gone, and his successor, Tectus, wants to finally end the feud with Far Harbor by letting the fog swallow them.
I know all I need to.
Then my plan is simple. Pose as a recruit and infiltrate the children of Adam. Gain access to their base. In the old command center, guarded by some pre-war security measures, you'll find my memory banks. I'll give you the program you need in order to access my memories. Bring me anything you find. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
So how does this program work?
There will be a fairly ordinary-looking terminal with some attachments. The program will give you access to the terminal. Once you attempt to obtain a memory, your perspective might shift a little. Just relax then. The program will explain things to you as you need them.
I'm gonna replace all your memories with pictures of cats. Meow.
Well, I suppose that would certainly make remembering some of my darker hours more fuzzy. In all seriousness, good luck. I understand the risks you're taking on our behalf. It's in all our best interest that you succeed. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the children of Adam directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
If
If we find anything suspicious in those memories of yours, we'll be back. Count on it.
Okay, that's a good call. By the way, he sits down and stuff. Alright, maybe talk to Thingy Bob. But yeah, I'm liking this. It's quite interesting. I'm actually more engaged with it now than I was when I first played this. Because I think when I was first played it, I was just, yeah, I want the quest, I want to do it. But I wasn't really too invested in the story, but this is actually pretty good.
Turns out Dima's
A lot of
earliest
talking,
memories are in the hands
It's
of
the
the
only
children
thing.
of Adam. He's afraid of what they're
But
gonna find.
that's the whole point of Fallout.
Is that
Dialogue
what
is the
those
best
death
bit,
projections were about?
for the most
It
part.
wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the children of Adam, of course.
About the children of Adam. What do you know about them?
Well, I heard about them a little bit back in the Commonwealth. Radiation worship, something like that. I wasn't in Far Harbor long, but there's a lot of hatred for them there. I overheard someone talking about killing a child of Adam missionary. I can see why Dima would be worried. We just need to make sure we know he's not up to something else.
I'm getting paid for all this, right?
Don't worry, I have money. Not to mention the fact that you'll have whatever secrets are in Dima's earliest memories. He lived on the island for almost a century before building Acadia. He has to know about some treasure somewhere, don't you think?
Yeah.
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. Oh, but that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here.
So, say I get the memories. What then?
If it's something that would really threaten the island, then it's better out of the hands of the children of Adam. Or Far Harbor, even. And if Dima really can't be trusted, we'll have his own memories to confront him with.
Just so we're clear, anything good I find is mine.
All I want is answers. You can have anything else, okay? Good luck.
Yeah, that was horrible. Okay, I might do... Yeah, I might go do that. I've got to go there anyway, National Park. I think I've got to go National Park at one place. I swear there was a National Park thing. Well done. Oh. Oh, was it here? I think was it that girl? Maybe, we'll have a look. I need to go and do something. I need to get out of here. But she's quite interesting. I like it. This is pretty good. There's a lot more like this thing. That's what you want from a DLC like this. You don't want... Like, it's fun having, like, the Automatron stuff, but it's not really Fallout. It's just additional things to the build and mode, or... Well, that weren't too bad. Like, there was a little bit of story to that, but... The annoying thing, we're not been able to play that properly. Alright. Yeah, I can't update them yet. I don't really think I want to. Get power tools. Hang on. Oh no. So we could go do that. Could go do that today. Yeah, I kind of want to inform them, but we'll see. If it depends, it depends. If this is a problem with Arcadia is a problem, and this robot guy is an issue, then I think we'll get Brotherhood involved. But so far, I don't think they're that much of a risk. They are kind of trying to do good in their own way. Like, so far, at the minute, the way is it Desmus? I don't know why I remember his name. But so far, he is kind of trying to make it all equal and fair and help people out in their own way. Like, he's not completely... It's not fascist or anything. And he doesn't seem to be a threat to, like, say, the Brotherhood as of yet. But depends on the memories. Like, if we connect him with these memories and he's fucking psycho, we might have an issue. But if anything, Brother can handle it, even if it goes sideways. We could save it and go and talk to them and just let them know. But tell them we're handling it. But I don't want the Brotherhood to go completely psycho and be like, yeah, we're gonna kill everybody. Because that's one thing about the Brotherhood. I like the idea that they're collecting technology and all that stuff, preserving stuff. But when they hate on other races, like, I get it. It's a threat. If it's a threat, it's a threat. But I think the Brotherhood should see the advantages of the synth kind a little bit more. But that's just me. Help. get blown in half. Dogmeat kind of freaked me out there. I love looting in the game as well, like just finding little secrets, and like you can imagine a lot of stuff people just hide in the corner, hoping they'll come back and find it or get it back if they need it. But nice one. That's some good gear. That's the thing, like, this is a mission before the Brotherhood, isn't it? So the fact that Brotherhood know that Far Harbor's a thing... Actually, didn't I inform them on Far Harbor? I think I might have already informed them at one point that, oh, it's a thing. Like, about... They're meant to be a synth colony. Is this a base location? Don't know if you can build bases in this yet. We'll go get the power tools. And then maybe report back to the night. And maybe save it and see what the Brotherhood say. We could let them know. And still kind of be connected to all that. Oh, is it that group? Yeah. Be nice to be able to build a base somewhere out here. Camp. Nothing crazy. You don't need that, but somewhere.
Got nothing.
But yeah, actually, for once, I'm kind of recommended people check out a TV show, though. The Fallout show is decent. I've only watched 3 episodes so far, though. I'll let you know when I've actually got it through it. But I'll probably, over this series, I'll probably keep talking about it when I get through more of it. But what I've played of it, what I've watched so far, it's actually alright. There's 1 or 2 moments or like characters that I'm like, hang on, that's just there for modern day bollocks, you know, but it's not as in your face as other shows. It's more like I've said before, kind of reminds me of The Walking Dead in that sense, but it's not dreadful. Like, it's actually quite entertaining. Like, lore accurate, I don't know how far it goes. Like, it's pretty decent. Like, the only thing is the Prydwen. I don't think it's the Prydwen. And what I know of that. What I know of that, like before, What I know of the lore, or what I've heard from people that are like fans of the story and everything, that the Pridwin is one of a kind for the Brotherhood. Like, they don't have any others, but for some reason in the show, it's another one. It's not the Pridwin. That's the thing. If it was the Pridwin and it's just been relocated to LA or whatever it's set. Ow! You bastard! But it's more related to, if it's the case that it's a whole new thing, I hope they kind of explain it. Ow, you bastard! I'd say the enemies out here are fucking tough. They hit me hard. Oh my god. So that's the only thing at the minute. I'm like, yeah, I don't know too much about it, but I've heard people are a bit iffy about it. Because I don't know why they didn't just somehow transfer the Pridwin into this. Like, I know that we need to add new characters and stuff, but maybe, I don't know, maybe whoever's running the Pridwin in this game, they get relocated, or they have a main base that they've been operating at, but they send like a crew to deal with the issue in the show, maybe. But honestly, I don't really like. They show the dates and everything, but for me, I don't really know when the show is set. Is it set before Fallout 4? I know it's in 200 years after the apocalypse, like Fallout 4 is. I'm kind of considered. Kicking off. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, I do need to find a base because I'm picking up more junk now. And the fact that you use stim packs in the game is pretty cool as well, in the show. There was one, like in the first episode when, spoilers if anyone ain't watched it, but in the first episode she gets stabbed by a raider, but she uses a stim pack on the wound and it kind of cures her. So I thought that's pretty cool. Because they didn't just like, oh, can't do that. It's impossible. So I'll have to change the law. Law's fake in the game. But they're actually quite on it and fair to the series, and even though there's a lot of bullshit, like, they're just kind of what you want. Like, when a show is based around a game, you've got to be as authentic as you can, whether it's weird or not, because that's why people like it. And I think that's why Fallout the show works, is because they haven't bullshitted people too much. It's more or less just, it's almost like it was going to be a game, like the script and everything, but they've just put it into a show, and that's kind of what it should be. But yeah, overall, like, I think it's pretty solid so far. And that's the thing. Like, the one reason why I don't think it's as woke as other stuff, it's getting close though. Like in the first episode, like I said, they get raided by raiders in the vault. And the main character, I forgot her name, but she's kind of with a raider. Like, they're forced to have sleep with one another to have kids, but they don't realise it's raiders. So she sleeps with him, and then he's about to kill her. But unlike a lot of shows lately, it's the girl that's just manhandling the man. But in this, like, the guy's throwing her about like it would be in real life, and she's not been able to overtake him in any way. Like, she's not out strengthening him. She's having to use like items around her, like try and be smarter than him, which is kind of how it should be. If a woman is meant to survive against a man, for the most part, it should be them being strong, like being cleverer than a guy, or which is for the most part a lot of women should be in shows. Like I'm not saying men are dumb, but when it comes to raiders and stuff, then, and you've got someone that's from a vault who's studied, trained, and a lot of stuff, to see her actually think of ways to get out of a situation, then, oh, I'm the strongest woman in the world, I'm strongest ever, nothing can hurt me. Like, when she got stabbed and stuff, it's like, hang on, there's not plot armor as much as there is. In a way, like, the stim pack gives her the plot armor. And I think that's kind of a cool way around it, because if she got stabbed and walked away, it's a bit... Like, there's only one thing that I thought was a bit stupid and a bit irritating. In the show, there was a woman, pregnant woman, and she got stabbed in the eye, stabbed in the head. A lot of the time, you can survive it, but she got stabbed hard in the head, and she survived it, and there's no issues with her baby or anything like that. And I find that a little bit Hollywood. So it kind of would have been dark and kind of hard hitting if the game was like, or the scenario was like, yeah, this person died because of how brutal this world is. Don't attack me. And they eat stuff as well from the show, like devil legs, is it? And cram and stuff. Like, it's really cool how they do it. It's easy, like it's how it should be, but they're not. It's just cool. Because like when I remember them announcing like a Fallout show, I was really worried. But they've actually put a lot of money into it, and a lot of the props and everything, it's really authentic. The vaults are straight from the game. The power armors are really cool. They're like physical props. It's like decent. I think it's why I liked I think it's why I liked the way they handled the Five Nights at Freddy's film, because it was a lot of props and not a lot of CG. What even is that? Harpoon. Ah. So this gear might be alright. Trapper's leg. Trapper's right arm, right leg. No, right arm, right. Left arm, right arm. Eh? That might be alright upgraded. What you done, mate? Nick. Oh. I love that. I love playing Negan. He's too good. Uh-oh. Now I'm overweight. I knew it'd become a problem. Dog meat, I need you.
Look alive.
Junk meat. That's what we'll call ya. Luckily, dog meat can carry like a bloody bus of stuff. Know some of these weapons as well. Where's the harpoon gun? That weighs a lot. Remember when Nick were talking and then he's gone again? We'll do this and wrap up. I might not wrap up the quest, I might just do this section, get the tools and go. And go on. What? You coming? Ooh.
Go check that out. Yes.
Pretty good. Bit of wonder glue. That beats it. I'll turn on a ball cap. Stop. I don't know what a packet of cigarettes would do. But yeah, realistically, after this playthrough, we'll probably go into the Nuka World. I've got thumbnails and that made for it, so it's kind of unique for this playthrough. Well, this part of the playthrough and Nuka World. I put a little bit of effort in, even though it's nothing crazy. I just put the title of the DLC in the game, in the thumbnail. Oh. Phone it. It was tough.
Building a collection or something?
Chill out. Hide bundle. Wonder what that actually does. Come on, Nick. Out of the way, bro. I remember, I think when the game first came out, we had to wait for a whole patch for them to fix AI in doorways. They used to not move at all and it was like the worst thing ever. But I think they fixed it in the end. But the idea was that they made it so that you could, well, they updated it within like a few updates, I think, where like they'd just move out the doorway. Like you see there, like if you start running into them, when the game came out, they used to just stand there staring at you, thinking that you're going to talk to them. But now they make it so that they move and stuff. Hey. You alright?
Hold up! I've been casing those ghouls for weeks, waiting for an opening. And you dive in and choppy chop, bang bang, and the whole lot of them dead. You even know what you got right there? A premium set of Pellman's power tools.
With the shape of the world right now, tools like this are useful.
Exactly. You got it. Wait. Oh, Mariner sent you, didn't she? Goddamn Mitch and his big mouth. No matter what she's offering, it's nothing. Serious builders would give an arm for them tools. I'll pay you 2,000 caps right here, right now. Deal?
What if I kill him and get it back?
Tools in a condition like this, they're positively unique. Maybe I should auction them off someplace.
$27.50. Say yes now, before I change my mind.
Why do you need the tools so much?
I got my own special projects. For the caps I'm paying, that's all you need to know.
What I'm going to try, I'm going to do a Negan move. I'm going to take the money and then kill him. I don't know if that'll work.
We have a deal.
Here you go, just like we promised. Ha! I got myself some Pellmans.
Doesn't work. I hate that. Yeah. You should be able to do that though. Just saying. Kill the guy and then loot him. Like, I find that so irritating. I can't do that. Oh well.
I'll pass on the offer.
I ain't hanging around forever. Walk away from this, and you'll regret it.
Oh. Sorry, Nick. Had to be done. I don't know what this hide is actually worth. It's new. Take it. Oh, it might be leather and shit, maybe. Whoa. How much money we got now? 16 grand. We're rolling in the money. That's the thing. I barter for more, better money. But realistically, I don't need it. Might as well get the most of out of my charisma. So it is smart in a way. It's just annoying when you try and be smart and get more money. I hate it when followers are like, I can't believe you just done that. Oh, fuck off. I'm making money. You need every cap you can get in this world. Right, shall we fast travel and just wrap this quest up with her? Make her happy. Been here, ain't we? that? Alright. Yeah, I know. It's alright. I'll fast travel. Get it done. Actually, yeah, no. We'll wrap this up. We'll go to the Brotherhood. Or shall we save the... No. You know what? We'll do the Brotherhood. What we'll do, we'll go and claim the mission that we did for the Brotherhood to clear out the Squire. Well, actually, I don't know if we're actually going to Thingy Bob, though. You know what? We'll save it for next time. We'll see what we want to do next time. Because that's the thing. I'm not in any rush. I might have a break. And then I might do another 2 Fallout tonight. And then maybe do Red Dead. Because I'm actually enjoying this.
We doing business?
Not interested right now.
You been to the tannery? You find my tools yet?
Here are your tools.
A fair bit of luck running into you. Here's your reward. Well earned. And now to work on the hull.
Nice one.
I have my hands full helping my people.
Ah, you there. Are you that detective I've heard about?
I guess you could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I wasn't sure how I was ever going to find you.
Sounds like we may have another case on our hands.
I haven't been able to find any of the local police force. The louts? I don't want to start a panic, but, well, we may have a murder on our hands, and we need an outside set of eyes.
Where did the crime take place?
At the Cliff's Edge Hotel, just north of the town.
I think I remember
Will you
this.
help us? There may still be a murderer at large.
Who's the victim?
Well, we want to keep this out of the tabloids, but it's Ezra Parker, the financier of the hotel. Please, you must help us. Every moment we wait, our residents are at risk.
Who are your employers?
I shouldn't say out here in the open, but my employers are quite wealthy, as are the other patrons of the hotel. Will you help us solve this heinous crime?
Is this conversation on the clock?
Oh, yes. Well, I suppose I do have a bit of petty cash on me that I could provide for your time. Will you help us? There may still be a murderer at large.
This type of investigation usually requires a retainer.
Oh, you're a private investigator, not an employee of the state. Well, yes, then I suppose a retainer can be arranged. Will you help us? There may still be a murderer at large.
If there may be a murderer, I'm gonna need some danger pay as well.
I'm afraid that's all I have on me, but my employers are, well, rather wealthy, and I can definitely put a word in for you. Please, you must help us. Every moment we wait, our residents are at risk.
I suppose I can take a look.
I'm afraid that any further negotiations will have to be with my employers, though I'm sure they would be more than fair with you. Will you help us? There may still be a murderer at large.
Okay, I'll help.
Oh, thank goodness. Shall I guide you to the Cliff's Edge Hotel now?
Go ahead. I'll meet you there.
Very good. I shall meet you at the main entrance to the hotel.
Okie dokie.
Talk with Alan. I don't have time for you.
Alright.
Front, dock and back. Bait shop.
Yeah, we'll fast travel back. You know, we'll wrap up for the trip. We'll wrap up with Brotherhood. The mission we did do. We'll get the money. Yeah, really enjoying this. It's actually a solid DLC, you know. Which can be said for more games, you know. Like, a lot of DLCs lately, they're just shit. They don't do anything, but this is solid. This is just more Fallout 4, and if you're into Fallout 4, you're gonna love it. I say it's even better in a way. There's a lot of mystery to it. I think a lot of people could agree, like, the whole, like, the problem with Fallout 4, and I think Fallout 3 had a little bit of issue with it, where, like, you kind of wanted to go and find your son, or, I don't know, you either went two ways. You went full story, and you just went full quest, or you got to a point in the main story where you got so distracted, you had to travel somewhere else. I should probably talk to them, but I'll hold off for a bit. Or no, maybe I'll save it for next time. And next time we can talk to the family and see if there's anything there. But I might go and have a break for now and then come back with some more. But we'll be back with some more Fallout 4 in the next few days. We've got Red Dead Redemption 2 coming out, alternating between this and Red Dead. And then we've got any random full Let's Plays, which should probably be Shadow Warrior if anything, but it might be something else. I'm not sure. But yeah, if anything, I'll leave it there today, and we'll be back with some more Fallout 4 in the next few days. So as always, thanks for watching if you've been watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.